Alright, hey, how's it going? I'm Anthopants. We are on day 68 of the Blaze No Death Challenge. On Mania difficulty, of course. Yeah. This is my third character trying No Death with. I've done it with Axel, I did it with Max. Blaze is my third character. There's only two of us who have done No Death in this game, me and King Iopa. King Iopa did it with Axel and Blaze, so Blaze has been done before, just not by me. How's it going, Velvet? It's going good. It's going good for me. Yeah. And then my current PB is a 1 death. And I've done it twice. So I have a 1 death where I died on 7 and no death 8. And I have a 1 death where I died on 8. So yeah, I died on Mr. X. So the next step is just putting those two runs together into one big, fat, nice, beautiful no death run. And I should be able to do it at some point. Yeah, but you can't really predict when you're going to get it. How do I feel about the film The Warriors? I love that movie. Yeah, like, I love it. It's kind of crazy because my brother does not like it. He doesn't get it. He's like, what is the point of this movie? I'm like, it's just, that's the whole point. The point is, like, you're just on an adventure with these guys. They're just trying to get from point A to point B, and it's really hard to do that. But yeah, I really like that movie. Yes, Tomboy, this crazy challenge, non-stop this crazy challenge till I get it. That's the whole thing. I'd like to just, yeah, stick to this but yeah, so far it's going pretty good that I've just been able to kind of like stick to it and do this exclusively. So I haven't really been going crazy. Because it can drive you a little nuts doing it. Yeah. They did like a remaster of the Warriors where they kind of added in weird like comic book panels and stuff like that. So I don't know. I would actually suggest to stay away from the remake of the Warriors and just stick to the original. Whatever they did with the remake, I don't think was as good. Thanks, Soch King. Yeah. Good luck with those elevators. Oh. Let's just grab it. Let's just accidentally grab a knife as well. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. The director's cut? Yeah, I don't remember what it was called, but anyway. You want the original version of the Warriors. It's like, there's certain... I feel like there's certain things, like, that they've been updating. They'll kind of, like, do Blu-ray releases and, you know, HD releases or whatever else. That just are not as good as, like, the original. They just didn't do a good job, like, transferring stuff over and color correcting it and all sorts of stuff. Just, like, ends up, like... It just looks like, wow, this is, like, the sloppiest job I've ever seen. But yeah, so the Warriors is one of those where they like were like, let's do a special edition thing, and it just was. I was like, what is this? How's it going, Icy Manicondi? We'll see how it goes, Icy. Yeah, we'll see. What's up, Look Loud? Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, we'll see. We don't know yet. First run of the day. Haven't been to 4 Elevator yet. I don't even know who I am as a human being until I play 4 Elevator. That's the whole thing. Are you vertical slicing there, son? Are you doing the vertical slicing? Talk about that right there? Yes, I am. Gosh, don't you think you taught me better than that? Of course I'm vertical slicing. I was born vertical slicing. People are like, who taught you how to vertical slice? I'm like, my father did. That's who did it. That's who did it. My father, who's younger than me. What? It happens. In Streets of Rage, anything is possible. Who was my favorite gang in the Warriors? I don't know. I feel like the baseball guys with the baseball bats. I was like expecting them to be pretty hardcore, and they were just like total clowns. Cyrus's gang was pretty hardcore. For the most part, I liked the Warriors though. The all-girl gang was kind of fun. It's basically just the world run by different factions of gangs. Kind of like the world we live in now. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the baseball bat guys didn't know how to use baseball bats. That's the problem with them. Wasn't the Warriors based off of the 300? Was it? I don't know about that. Like the actual 300 story, not the movie, because obviously since... I'm assuming the comic was, I don't know when the 300 comic actually came out, but... I don't know, I don't think it was. I don't know if that even makes any sense. Since the 300 Spartans were more of a, like, we're just gonna stand here and not let you through, and the Warriors was more of a, like, we're gonna try and get through from here to there. It's like, I think it's more influenced by that Homeward Bound movie where those dogs and that one cat are trying to get back to their owner because they get lost. It was a great movie! Michael J. Fox was in it as one of the dogs. I don't know if anyone knows that movie. Homeward Bound. The Incredible Journey. Anyway. That's what the Warriors is based off of. They just traded out the dog and cat for humans instead. Is tonight the night? I don't know. If it's not, you're going to make me feel really bad about myself. How does that make you feel? How dare you ask if tonight's the night? It's never actually up to you. That's the sad thing about it. I technically have never gotten so good that I could predict when I was going to get a no death. Like, to the day. I could probably predict it to the, like, week, though. Not with Blaze, of course, but... she just does whatever she wants to do. Yeah, it was a great movie, wasn't it, Pyro? I know. How's it going, Chief? You forgot all about the dog with Michael J. Fox's voice? Yeah. It's such a good one. I don't think I've seen it since I was a kid. That's the thing. And now I'm actually like starting to miss it. Wasn't the... And then there was like the old dog. I think his name was Shadow. Michael J. Fox was like a boxer or something like that. The dog, not... Was it our bear dog? Maybe I'm just bad at predicting. Yeah, I think I might be bad at predicting, actually. that's not bad. Oh dear. Terrible job. Good. Make some new emotes, Antho. I know, right? Well, most people don't really complain about it, Velvet. That's why. I haven't gotten enough complaints about the fact that there aren't emotes, a whole lot of emotes, or, you know, that this basically is not an entertainment stream. How's it going, Brickman? Yeah, 3 or 4 elevators would be... I mean, I don't actually have time for 4 elevators, but 3 elevators would be perfect. What the best would actually be 1 elevator. Just 1 run would be the best, because that means that I actually pulled it off. And I don't have to run it anymore. Emotes are hard to come up with, good ones at least. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like there's probably some fun ones we could do, but... You've not been entertained once here? Yeah. Sorry about that. How's it going, Mr. Demonic? I'm sure someone can. I don't know if someone, you know, wants to go through the effort, though. I mean, I wouldn't stop someone from doing it. What if someone is nice enough to make an emote, but then I'm like, I don't want to use this one, you know, because I'm mean. What about that? Has anyone thought about that? Just because someone does something nice doesn't mean I'm not going to do something mean in return. What if someone comes up with a really good emote? But I don't think you guys deserve to see that really good emote. These are the kind of things everyone needs to be thinking about. I can't believe I'm biffing that. Oh, when you get to the point where you can't safe land anymore, that's when it's like retirement time. I get... No! Why? There's still a guy, yeah. Sloppy. Oh, jeez. You use your art as emotes, but that's more showing off than practical use. I understand. Oh, jeez. But yeah, I feel like all the emotes are basically just Abadidi stuff, right? It's just Abadidi emotes. See, there's a dodge in this game. That's the parry right there. This game has all sorts of parry moves in it. It's like... It might be one of the more complicated games to parry in. I don't know, someone can correct me. Yeah, Skate is the worst at parrying. The only good parry Skate actually has is his forward special. Actually has like really good iframes on the start of it. But then like, you know, then you're doing a forward special. So you're still losing health. So it's kind of not a parry. It's more like a startup to an attack. But yeah, Skate's just... His defensive special, they should have made it have a much bigger range on it. Because it's very easy to get hit when you're Skate, other than do your defensive special and hit no one, other than get hit again. Because his range is just so low on it. It's like, what's the point of this move? Knew that was gonna happen. Ah, slow poke. Man. Good. Do I think this is the hardest beat 'em up? How's it going, Natty Wolf? I don't know. I don't know if it is the hardest beat 'em up. It's kind of like a different... It's very different than other games, like other beat 'em ups. It's definitely, if you're going for something like a no death, it's definitely up there on probably like... Because like if we're talking about like no cheese beat 'em ups, right? Like this is a no cheese beat 'em up. The guys don't do a ton of damage, so that's not what's getting you killed. It's more like the way they're playing off of each other. But as far as a no cheese beat 'em up goes, because there's probably beat 'em ups that like they have some cheesy thing where like a guy just one shots you, or you know, it's just stupid. Why you're gonna die? But I don't know. I'm wondering if people can think of one that's like harder to no death than this game. This game's ridiculously hard to no death. Bad Dudes or Double Dragon are much harder. I don't know, I think I've beaten Volt Push 1. I think I've beaten Double Dragon though. But yeah, like it's a weird thing too, because it's like, are we talking about Double Dragon on the NES, or are we talking about Double Dragon the arcade game? Oh, then you have to give like a criteria, because an arcade game you can put in a bunch of like credits. So are we talking about like a 1 credit run? Because in this game you can do a 1 credit run, but you can pump your lives up to 9. So then are we saying like, okay, a 1 credit run in this game, but you're not pumping your lives up. You're only doing like, you know, a 1 life start in this game. But if you do a 1 life start in this game, you gain lives, like a ton of lives. NES. Fair. Yeah. So Double Dragon on the NES you think is harder than this game? It might be. Is it a fair game though? Or is it cheesy? Is it a sloppy game where you're losing because of like the game glitches and, you know, it lags you out, and all of a sudden you get to like the end boss and he's just doing like half damage every punch. You didn't like that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like this game doesn't do that. This game, like, the damage is the exact same. Well, most games don't do this, so this game actually is ridiculously fair compared to most games. For this game, the damage is the same on Very Easy that it is on Mania. A guy does the same damage. Abadidi does the same damage on Very Easy that he does on Mania. So what makes him hard on Mania is that his AI has changed. He's smarter on Mania. That's what makes him harder. He's just more aggressive. And like no other game has that. Like I don't know if you can even name a game that does that. No game does that. It's such a weird thing. It doesn't even make sense on this game, but this game does it. The AI is so good on this game that they don't need to increase damage at all for the game to be harder. Think about that. Think about any other game that does it. Go ahead. Abadadi is learning at geometric rates. Oh my gosh. His intelligence is over 9,000. Staying awake. Don't do it. Don't do it, Brickman. Just get some sleep. Mega Mikey's here. How's it going? Yeah, some of his moves are a little bit different. Granted. He's actually one of those weird enemies that does have different attacks. But what I'm saying is, like, if he clotheslines you on Very Easy, he does the exact same damage as if he clotheslines you on Mania. Which is crazy, because no game does stuff like that. Because other games have to artificially make it more difficult, because the AI just isn't intelligent enough. Like, you'll just school the game if they don't increase the enemy difficulty, enemy damage. Have I ever considered no-deathing Final Fight 3 on the SNES? No, I'm not, like, crazy about the Final Fight games. If I was to do a no-death on a Final Fight Shredder, I would go arcade. OG Final Fight arcade. Yeah. Final Fight CD has a mania mode? Oh my gosh. How crazy is it? You heard Batman Forever is crazy hard. Which one's Batman Forever? Is that the one on the Sega Genesis, or which is the one on the SNES, the beat 'em up on the SNES? That Batman Returns, or Returns was the second one with Michael Keaton, right? And Forever was the third one with Val Kilmer. Noise Boy, yeah. Yeah, the Dodgers did win today. Yeah, it was, I was giving them a couple pointers before the game, you know. Teaching them how to hold the bat, you know. Is Batman Returns a good... The one for the SNES is good. The Batman beat 'em up for the SNES is actually a good game. It's got some fun stuff you can do too. I think you can like break the park benches, and you can throw guys into like the walls behind you and stuff. Like it just, yeah, it just kind of lets you have fun. Yeah, there's a lot of good like console beat 'em ups. Oh my gosh. General Clytus followed me yesterday, and Lessie Prime followed me 21 hours ago. I wasn't even on then. How's it going, Seth Samuel? What's up, Torque Gamer? Wonderful. You gotta be kidding me, guys. Ugh. It's gonna be a horrible day, everybody. It's gonna be horrible. we're not gonna get anything done. Ah. Yeah, I played like those baseball guys on the Warriors. What is this name? Snuggle Stuff? I see a Snuggle Stuff in there. I don't know why my name immediately went right to the Snuggle Stuff. Thank you for the no, though, Snuggle Stuff. Your first time chatting. Your first time chatting is you expressing your extreme disappointment in my playing. Thank you, Snuggle Stuff. Cuddle me. What? There's no way. There's no way I can read that. It's all over the place. They basically said messy, yeah. Yeah, it's wild when a guy can turn around that fast and just like kick you. I mean, it's like. But yeah, terrible. Terrible playing on my part. Emp, Cuddle, Mick, Snuggles, Stuff. No man can read that. Gosh, you'd have to have 4 brains in order to figure out that puzzle. I've only got the 1 brain. That one's barely functioning right now. Oh, jeez. If I see the name, I'm just gonna go Snuggle Stuff, because Snuggle Stuff is just the greatest name ever. What? What happened to my jump kick? Wonderful. May as well. Did I do the online quiz about all the Streets of Rage 2 enemy names? I don't think so. I think I would I would probably do worse on it. I think people would be surprised how bad I would do at the Streets of Rage 2 enemy names. I have no idea what their names are. There's a couple names that I do know. I don't actually remember what they are, but when I see them, I know them, and it's important to know them because it tells you what order you're in the spawns. But I can't actually tell you what the names are. Like the kickboxers, I don't know their names other than. Yeah, you do have to know the bikers' names on 7 Elevator. One of them is Fog. One of them's Hail. Yeah, like, but I mean, honestly, I can't actually like remember what the names are. When I see them, I'm like, okay, this is like the last guy. And then I can, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not remembering them like I have. Oh, like this guy's Gonzalez. I have no idea. His name's Gonzalez. No clue. And this guy's a Donovan. Okay. Yeah, most enemy names you don't actually have to know. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't have a good, my memories, I don't have a good memory. I don't have a good memory for names or numbers, anything written down, directions, and it's not like a, what's it called? It's not like most people where they're like, oh, I got a bad memory. Like mine is, like they must have dropped me on my head when I was a kid or something like that. That's how bad my memory is for that kind of stuff. It's really good for other stuff. It's really good for like faces. I'm pretty decent with like stories. I can remember stories pretty well. Yeah, there's certain things like my memory's really good at, but none of it is school oriented. All the stuff you got to be good at for school, memory-wise stuff, I can't actually do. I'm really bad at it. Let's do it. Yeah, when I was first playing, let's see if I get that good. When I was first playing, I think even when I was getting 9+s in the game, I didn't actually have all the spawn points memorized. So I didn't have a like, oh, you get rid of this guy, and then the next dude comes in. Like, I didn't have that memorized. I was just like reflexing a lot of the game. Well, like all of a sudden, all of a sudden a samurai's jumping down on top of me, and I would just reflex a blitz attack on him because I didn't actually remember that he was coming down. Yeah. Do I remember my lucky wall spider? I do. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do remember him. I remember the moth that ruined my stage 4 because it flew right in my face. Yeah, I remember that guy too. I remember one time there was like a wasp in my room as well that I had to get. There was one time during a no-death run on 5, during the ninja section of 5, where there was a spider in the room, and I didn't pause the game. I just left it, and I got the spider with the fly swatter. And I didn't run out of time either. That's how fast I am at both defeating enemies in-game and spiders in real life. But yeah, every once in a while I'll remember something that people are like, what? Like I'll start having like I'll see somebody, we'll have a conversation, and then a year later I'll see that person and I'll pick up the conversation where we left it off a year ago. I can't always do it, but sometimes it's just up there. I'll be like, oh, so you said you went to the Philippines? And they're like, that was like a year ago. How'd you remember that? Like, I don't know, it's just up there. But I don't actually have any control over like what I can access and what I can't access. Yeah, I don't even understand people who can do that. Like, who can just like, oh, like they're taking a test and they remember something and they know it's going to be there and they studied it and it's in their head and they're going to be able to retrieve it when they want to retrieve it. And a year later, they can retrieve it if they want to retrieve it because they learned it and it's up there. I don't have that. And thank goodness I don't. Who wants to waste all that brain space for something as silly as a memory when you can fill it with incredible improvisation skills? The cloud's got the arachnophobia clip. It's in there, huh? Someone clipped it? Oh, how fun. Yay! Fun stuff. Most people can't remember that it's clipped, but the cloud can. The cloud remembers. You just put it up in the cloud. The cloud's like the data of the stream. That's the one where I didn't pause? Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna pause the game. Showed that spider who was boss, too. What we should make is a spider swatter. It's basically a fly swatter, but we call it a spider swatter, and that way people... It just gives people more confidence if they have to go up against a spider, because you just don't think a fly swatter is going to be able to handle it, you know? Like, I don't want a fly swatter, I want something beefy. Spider swatter. Just hit the wall with it, the whole wall falls down. Got him. Oh, does the Hillet section confirm that all enemies are alien clones? That's actually not bad. That's a cool little theory there. Yeah. Because they've got the little, like, those alien egg sac things on stage 3 over here. I don't know. I think that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, they're just a bunch of clones. Which makes you wonder, like, what happened to the clone that doesn't want to be called Donovan? He wants to be called Z, you know? Like, for some reason, the clones are like, whatever, we're Donovans. And then one of them's, like, just a little bit, came out a little bit different. And he's got a little bit more personality. And he's like, I'm not like you guys. My name's Z. And then the other clone's like, yeah, my name's Z too. He's like, no, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. You're a Donovan. I'm a Z because I'm a little bit different than you guys are. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm a Z as well. No, you're still not getting it. It's like totally something I would do if I was a clone. It'd be that one clone that's like an individual, and then I'd be like, I'm an individual too. Name me the exact same thing as this other clone. I'm an individual too. That's why my name is Z2. Z2 Junior. Uh-oh. Yeah, what are you gonna do, Joseph? You can't remember a single ninja name. Just start making vowel noises and you might get it eventually. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, this guy's name is Suzako. Wait, what? There's signals with different names? I thought all the signals were... Which signals? There's a signal named Axie and Mavi? Really? I didn't know that. I'm gonna look out for them now. Do you know them all, Caddy? You're kidding. You're missing one or two? Okay. Terrible job then. I'm disappointed. I mean, when I don't know the names of it, it's endearing, you know? But when other people don't know the names, it's just... I mean, come on, people. Come on now. It's ridiculous. Jeez. There we go. Did you get this guy? Yes, I couldn't... See, I can't even remember the ones that you got. Oh, gosh. Isn't there someone in the baseball section with a 3 in their name? What? Are you serious, Velvet? My result is 40 out of 137 names. I think I would get Galzia, Donovan. There's somebody named Axel in the game. Zamza, Barbin, Jet. I don't remember what Barbin's... Wayne? There's a Wayne Barbin, right? There's Bear, Bear Jr. It's our Bear. Oops. I just need to get rid of the Donovan. Alright. I don't even know why that happened. Yep. I was so bad at doing that before, the punch spam on him, because the timing for it's a little bit faster. But then I watch the animations and pick a spot that works. And then once I do that, then my hands are like doing the same motion over and over again at the same timing. Oh, then you get to the point where I don't need to look at the screen to get the timing down because my hands just know it. There's P signal. What? Is he purple? Yes. Okay. I'm already fighting the guy. He's outside the screen for 2 seconds. Jonathan's. Okay, cool. Wow, look at this. Look at all these fun names people have in this game. Brown? Okay. Wow. Yeah, I don't normally pay this much attention to the names. I know the signals have, their names are like color coordinated. And then one of them has a name that I think isn't. Like it doesn't, there's no color that really makes sense for it. You're kidding, I didn't get a hit there? The D stands for dork? Yes, that's it. What color is D signal? Dark? That's not bad. Ryo Shins is one of the guys you forgot. Oh. And so I'm gonna go way back, let me tell you. There's a kung fu enemy in Stage 7 named Ho-Oh. What? I thought wasn't Mew like the legendary Pokemon, or I don't know, that like old school Pokemon where they just keep changing it and making more and more Pokemon. I know there's a dude named Talk in the game. He's like the last guy in the game. Yeah, I think I was about 8th grade when Pokemon like first came to the United States. So I was a little old for it, but my brother was into it, so. And I played Pokemon Red on the Game Boy. That was fun. Every 10k points enemy is a cameo of someone in real life. You're kidding. Huh. There's U3. You were in kindergarten when Pokemon came out? Yeah. I know. Isn't it wild when you think about things like that? You're like, how old were you when, you know, this thing came out? Yeah, and Talk also has, like, no health as well. Which almost kind of, like... It makes the cloning thing even, like, a stronger theory. Because it means that Talk came out of the cloning thing before he was ready. Kind of like in that movie The Sixth Day, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Michael Rappaport. Where the one bad guy goes into the cloning thing and then comes out of the cloning thing before he's like completely finished and he's all messed up. That makes sense. That's why Talk has less health. He's not finished yet. he's all Talk. That's why he gets blown over with like the simplest of moves. He's it's kind of like that Incredible Hulk game on the Sega Genesis where like the end boss doesn't actually do anything. You just uppercut him off a cliff and that's it. But he can't hurt you because he's just like that brain Hulk guy. Who was in that new Captain America movie with the Falcon? Who didn't seem to be that smart in the movie, even though he's supposed to be really smart. That's his thing. Tox is a real, yeah. I think G-Source made a mod where, is it in, I don't remember if it's in, what's it called? If it's in Mega Mania New Era, where you actually have to, like, after you defeat Mr. X, all the guys, you still have to defeat all 30 of the enemies that come out. Like, you're not done just because you defeated Mr. X, you still have to get all the guys out. Yeah, I remember the first time that happened to me, and I beat Mr. X, and then I lost the game because the little enemies didn't stop coming. Here we go. Jeez. Oh my gosh! Jeez. Oh, son of a biscuit. Oh, I don't know why it's being so difficult. All right, let's see how it goes. I'm turning it off if I die in 4 again, I'm turning it off. I'm not doing it. And then I'm gonna throw it in the trash can. I might not do that part, but I'm serious. I might just seriously just turn it off if I die in 4 again. I'm not doing it. Some days it's just not my day. That's all I gotta say. What happened to that Donovan? There he is. Yeah, it's having having 4 of those guys on screen is like ridiculously difficult to deal with. Especially when they don't want to cooperate. It's just crazy. When they cooperate, it's like great, but if I can't corner them, I'm stunk. I'm not gonna make it out of 1. Settle into a nice old guy game. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, man. Checkers. Jigsaw puzzles, I hear, are good. I do not enjoy jigsaw puzzles at all. For some reason, I can't see it. I can't see it. When there's like a piece where it's like, that's the piece, and people can just see it and go, oh, here it is. I cannot, for the life of me, see it. I'm always like, oh, here it is, and it's not it. It's not even close. I'm like, I don't get it. I'm still concerned I might not make it out of 1 here. Do you know that in professional checkers tournaments, they will play 20 games and 19 of them will end in a draw? I'm shocked that only 19 end in a draw. Are there really professional checkers games? What I want to know is who's the guy who moved the back row? Isn't that the whole trick? You just don't ever move the back row? Just don't move the back row. And it's a stalemate. I'm not even a professional checkers player, and I know that. And that's probably because I saw Black Sheep. I think that's in Black Sheep, right? That movie, Black Sheep with Chris Farley. I think they're playing checkers, and David Spade keeps winning. It might have been Tommy Boy, but I feel like it's Black Sheep for some reason. You're forced to jump if offered in official checkers rules. What? Really? In Japan, there's professional rock, paper, scissors tournaments. Are you serious? How? Do the same people keep winning? That's what I want to know. Because if so, it's like, what's the psychology of that? If the same people are winning every time? Or is it just random? There's a new champion every tournament. Official checker rules make strategy viable. Yeah, but there's still like 19 draws out of 20. That's crazy. People make up dumb rules for every game. Like Monopoly. If you play legit Monopoly, it's like fairly fast, you know? Probably take you like 2 or 3 hours with like a bunch of people. And it's brutal. But yeah, people always come up with these weird rules to like prolong games and make it unfun and make the game nicer or something. I don't really know. In real Monopoly, if people aren't crying by the end of the game, you're not playing it right. That game is like a friendship ender. Oh my gosh. Punch me. Alright, let's do it. There we go. Yeah, the official rules of Monopoly. You burn through the game. When you start like messing with the rules, it takes like 8 hours. And it's not fun. And the official rules are absolutely brutal. I mean, it's like nothing prepares a child for life better than the official rules of Monopoly. Like that, like, yeah, sometimes, yeah, there's a little bit of luck involved, but mostly, if you want to get ahead, you gotta bankrupt daddy and mommy, okay? What? I don't want to do it. And you gotta charge your brothers and sisters more money than they can afford for rent. Oh my gosh. Does this make me a monster? It makes you a winner in Monopoly. Definitely, yeah. If you want the real friendship ender of the game called Carcassonne, it's based on this French city that was like sacked so many times that they just kept rebuilding it. So it's a game where like you start out with like one little like tile, like a little like 1 inch by 1 inch tile or whatever, and then you just keep pulling from the bag, taking turns building the tiles, and you're building like castles and roads, and you put a knight on the in the castle and a thief on the road and a farmer in the fields, and anyway, yada yada. But that game gets really brutal, really brutal, and it's a really like simple little game, but the farm wars is really what happens. And you just like someone builds their city, this giant city, and then you just like encroach on their city and steal all their points after they like spent the whole game building this thing. It's really great. Yeah, really great. I sent a loan shark after my own mother. Oh my gosh. Yeah, your friend Carcassonne? Are you being serious, Pyro, or are you joking? Have you actually played it? It's a great game, but man, it is a friendship ender, though. Yeah, me and my friend played it one time. Me and my friend played it one time, and we kept encroaching on the other person's farmland. Oh my gosh! To the point. It was to the point where at the end of the game, like normally, like you play the game and you'll have like 100 points, like 150 points at the end of the game. We had like 7 points because we basically just like we were stinking each other over because we were so aggressively trying to steal and we weren't successful at it. It was like the person won with like 7 points. I think I had like 6 points and I lost to my friend. And we were like, maybe we should maintain friendship and kind of be a little bit more aware of like what we're doing with the farming. But yeah, I've definitely had people get mad at me when I'm playing that game because you can be a real jerk when you're playing it. Totally legal in the game, but oh. Oh my gosh, it's Usher the Box. Yeah, I know. And he chose the box. It's a great game. It's a tough game when you're playing it with like a lot of people. And some people are actually better at it when there's more people, and some people are better when it's like just like a 2v2. But I think it's a really good 1 versus 1 game. And once you get a little bit more people in it, it starts getting, I don't know, it can get really nasty though, because people are just, you'll work really hard on your castle, and people will come in and just steal your castle from you, and it hurts. What about Sorry? I haven't played Sorry since I was a kid. Risk, yeah, Risk is a good one to end a friendship. Uno, Gordo? Uno, really? Like, because of the, like, reverse cards and stuff? Twilight Imperium, oh my gosh. My favorite board game is Arkham Horror. I think that one's great. I feel like I've heard of Twilight Imperium, but I don't think I've ever played it. Hungry Hippos is, yeah, Hungry Hippos is a brutal game. Bloody fingers from smashing the thing down. Yeah, it's a lot of those kids games like Hungry Hippos and like catching the like fish with the magnet thing. When you become an adult, you're like, oh my gosh, like I could school a kid at this game non-stop, because there is actual like good strategies behind how you like do stuff, and kids just don't get it. There's nothing better than defeating a child at Hungry Hippos. But anyway, I'm a lot easier going than my dad ever was on me. I don't think my dad never let us win like anything ever. That's what my mom was for. Which I think is good. You should at least, there should at least be like one adult in your life who just, no, you're always gonna lose to them. I think that's actually good. Builds character. Backgammon. I don't know if I've ever played backgammon. I didn't get to Donovan with that, huh? A pro Scrabble tournament. Ugh, yeah. I used to play Scrabble with my grandma, and she would just take me to school. But I am dyslexic, so it's like, I mean, a child could beat me. Is it true that polar ice is the best flavor of gum? I don't even know, Barton. I don't think I've ever had it. Yeah, Grandma was Grandma was just taking me to school. Go easy on me, Grandma. I can't spell. You should have thought of that before you challenged me to Scrabble. I didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah, everyone's got some game that they just school at. That's the thing. If you don't, I would advise you to find it. Like, find that game that you just school like 99% of people at. It's... And then always be challenging people to that game. Just drop hints, you know? Don't mention it. Be like, you know, it's a good game, Scrabble. I haven't played that one in like forever, you know? Even though you've been practicing it, reading the two-letter words, two-letter Z words in the dictionary, and you know how people will do that kind of stuff. Oh, jeez. This is not good. Chinese checkers. Yeah, I used to play Chinese checkers when I was a kid. I don't know if I ever figured out like the correct way of playing it though. Your aunt was so good at the game, yeah. He would just wreck everybody. Yeah. Remember the grandma and Don't Be a Menace? South Central was for your juice in the hood? No, but I do remember the movie. Alex, you're not good at any game where you can school people at it? Really? There's gotta be something. Yeah, the trick is to find out, like, oh, I'm a little bit better than most people, just naturally at this. And then you just lean into that and actually, like, practice it. And then you find a way of tricking people into playing you so you can beat them. And then you make fun of them for it, as is your right. You trash talk. Oops, messed it up. You just enjoy playing beat 'em ups, yeah. Depends on what, like, I mean, yeah, there's the definition of good now when it comes to video games is so much different than it used to be when I was a kid. Like, good when I was a kid was like you could beat like your friends, your group of friends. That's all you had to be able to do to be good. And nowadays it's like people are like, oh, I'm not good at this. But then they're looking at like, they're watching like the best players in the world play, which isn't something we used to be able to do. Like I used to, when I got into high school, I thought I was pretty good at video games. But once YouTube came out, I was like, oh, like, I got a long way to go if I actually want to be good at video games. So, I guess I don't know. Yeah. You probably don't suck at it, Alex. That's the thing. you're just watching people who, I mean, yeah, like like if you're comparing yourself, you know, like your Streets of Rage playing to like, you know, someone like my Streets of Rage playing, it's like that's not really a fair comparison. Because it's basically like there's like one of two people who can do what I've done. Like the two people who have no death this game. There's only two of us. It's not even like there's like a large group or anything like that. My light just What? Robomagus. Really? What game? Yeah, I was really good at GoldenEye when I was younger, in high school. But yeah, I didn't really play after that. It's crazy how long people played GoldenEye though. That was like a real thing. People didn't really stop playing GoldenEye until like Halo came out. And I think even like beyond that, people were still playing GoldenEye for a long time. People played GoldenEye for so long that like someone would hand you the controller from like Halo like 10 years later, and like they'd have like GoldenEye controls on their controller, and you're like, what are you doing? It's just like they were so used to playing that style. They've never found an out of bounds glitch for GoldenEye. Yeah, they have. Someone has gone out of bounds, but they've never actually found out how to do it. Yeah. It's like this game. I've actually gone out of bounds in this game. But we haven't actually figured out how to do it. Because I've actually had Axel leave the screen. And not like during a cutscene or anything like that. I got uppercutted by Donovan, left the screen. Normally, like, you hit up against the edge of the screen. And I've never been able to duplicate it. Oh, War Song. Oh, I remember that game, yeah. Yeah, it is very like until like, you know, you're really good at basketball, but then you're comparing yourself to like, you know, professional players. And like compared to professional players, you're probably not that great, but you probably shouldn't be comparing yourself to professional players. My gosh, is my like volume on really low? Because I didn't get that. Sorry, Soj King, I didn't get your 68-bit cheer for day 68. Sorry about that. Maybe I did get it, my brain didn't register it, I don't know. Dana Danvers, how it goes? We're gonna see. We're gonna find out really soon. Really soon. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'll see how mad I am. But if I don't get through 4, I don't know. I might just shut it off. I mean, three in a row. These Monday streams, you know? It was like the same issue I was having last time. I just couldn't get through 4. You were cheating in Counter-Strike? What's the, like, why? Why cheat at the game? You know? I have my theories on why people cheat. Yeah, it's gonna lose its fun real fast if you're cheating, because you're basically gonna know the outcome, and it makes it kind of boring and not fun. I get why people cheat. I think part of it also is just like it's rigged. That's part of it. If you're playing a game against somebody who's better than you, and you don't have a way of getting better than them, you're gonna lose. And the purpose is to win, so I think that's part of it. That like you're using your brain to figure out a way of winning, and that's one way of doing it. Mm-hmm. Okay, we got through 4. Still got to get through 5 and 6, which is stupidly difficult to do, but 5 and 6 is a little bit easier than 4. And yeah, typically it's 6 that ends the runs. 5 hasn't. I haven't ended too many runs on 5, but it does have its like really crazy sections. I'll just grab it. Oh, I like how Torkhammer doesn't think that there's cheaters in Streets of Rage. Yeah, there's gonna be cheaters in, like, everything. There's cheaters. There's, like, I mean, a lot of people have been caught cheating in speedrunning when they're speedrunning the games. And someone claimed to do a no-death in Streets of Rage 2, and it turned out to be a cheat. They, like, spliced the video so it looked like they had a no-death when they didn't. Yeah, I know, Caddy, I know. Sweet summer child. Oh, I know. Yeah. It's more just like, yeah. But yeah, more so like, I think there's less cheaters probably, people who like stream and who are on camera, and where like someone like, if people were watching and they were like, hey, this looks fishy, like, you know, like at the end of like this round, like, you know, before the round ends, like do like a, you know, do a, like, you know, a charge attack, and like I could do it, and they'd be like, oh, okay, like you're actually playing. Oh, okay, because that has happened too, where people are like faking that they're playing. They're like face cam faking that they're playing, and then people would be like do this like during this scene because you're like free to do it, and they're like, no, I can't do it, and it's like, yeah, they're saying that because it's like a recording. But yeah, but obviously, it's easy to tell that I'm playing because I mess up so much. Cool. No one does, yeah. The high scores are all legit high scores. Ah, yeah, Pyrohead, yeah. That's the thing, it's like, you know, like, if you're a good player, it's going to be easier for you to cheat, not harder. Because you know, like, you would know, like, the best spots to do whatever, you know. This is the best spot to, like, if I want to, like, splice something in, here's the, you know, like, so it's... But yeah, people have asked that, like, where they're like, oh, who would be the best person to cheat at this game? I'm like, me! Like, I'm the best person to cheat at this game. Are you serious? because I know how to edit. I know how to modify controllers. I could cheat in like 1,000 different ways. I just don't though. It's not like what I want to do. But yeah, good players that's the thing. Usually like it's hard to tell when someone's a really good player, then they put up like a run and you're like, that looks weird. But they're a good player. They know how to make it look like, no, I'm good. And then they can play, like they can stream like live legit after that, and you can't tell because you're like, yeah, no, they're doing all this cool, like really hard stuff. So yeah, maybe they just pulled that off that one time. Gosh dang it. I'm like... Sopa Man, how goes? It might be the run, yeah. Papetsu, hi. Papetsu, I like that name. Unless I'm saying it wrong. And then I don't like it. No, that's it. Then I need a hooked on phonics. Every once in a while, someone will come in with the hooked on phonics for me, where they're like, this is how you say it. No. I got, I had a no death on 7 elevator, which is the first time I've done that live during a run. But I lost to Mr. X on 8, so it was a 1 death. So it wasn't a no death, unfortunately. But, yeah, because you can still lose on 8 even though you get through 7. 8's ridiculously difficult as well. So I gotta put it all together. But I've had I don't remember if I dropped the sword or not. I don't think I did. I've had no death 8s, and now I've had a no death 7. So it just comes down to like getting that one run where I put it all together and have it. Yeah, Pyro Hedge. On day 56. Yeah, on day 56 I had a no death 7 elevator. Then I took 8 all the way to Mr. X and got killed on Mr. X. So it was a 1 death. And it was a good Mr. X fight. I just didn't pull it off. Oops. Your opponent kills you. There you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing in public schools. You know. It might not even be the schooling. It might just be like there's just less help at home than there used to be because people are just working more. My gosh, you don't know any of the ninjas at all, do you, Caddy? I bet you didn't even realize that they're not ninjas, they're actually pirates. Tour camera, the Hillbilly Valley Girl, yeah. Various grunts, yes. Inner city slang. Yeah, I think, well, when I was a kid, we had a teacher in the second grade who would yell at us and make people cry. And I'm assuming that probably wouldn't fly anymore nowadays. But not that I'm saying that that was correct. I don't think that was correct. But yeah, the point is more like, I don't know. There's no way. He's doing weird stuff. There you go. But also when I was a kid, like, if you were doing bad in school, like, they'd, like, you know, they'd hold you back. Like, you weren't, like... They didn't push kids forward. You had to actually, like, do a good job. There was, like, a punishment for doing a bad job, basically, in school. Which was, like, you're gonna have to take more school now. Or, like, summer school, or, you know. Your second grade teacher was 350 pounds? A student was having an asthma attack and the PE teacher? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I know. Welcome to the... When my dad was going to school, he got hit by, like, one of the teachers, and that was, like, totally normal. Like, teacher could hit you if they wanted to. Well, yeah, I actually don't think it's the generation. I think it's the people raising the generation, because if I did something wrong, or if somebody, like, some adult called me out and said, like, hey, he did this, like, my mom, I would get in trouble for it. My mom wouldn't yell at the adult for saying that I did something wrong or I was being bad. I would get in trouble for it. I'd get in trouble for being bad. And you also couldn't lie to my mom either. My mom always knew if you were lying. Because you can't lie to a Sicilian. It just doesn't work. They always know. Thank you. Yeah, every generation has their own messed up stuff, but it's just, yeah. But I think a lot less parents, like, hold their kids accountable nowadays. And people don't want to get raised the way they were raised. They want to kind of do a better job. And, a lot of people in my generation, like, had it really easy when they talk about, like, their childhood trauma. I mean, some people have some legitimate trauma. And then some people are like, oh, like, my mom or dad said I was stupid one time. And I'm like, oh, and that's your trauma? And the reason why it's your trauma is because they only said it one time, you know? Like, if they said it all the time, it wouldn't be so traumatic and you'd learn how to deal with it. But since they only said it once, you never learned how to deal with it. So then you don't ever want to say anything mean to your kid because that one mean thing that they said to you, like, affected you so much. And it's because, like, yeah, it's not that bad, you know? I bet, yeah, it's just doing their own thing. Pepsi, yeah, well, they're trying, though. I mean, everyone's trying, that's the thing. People aren't intentionally trying to do a bad job. They're actually intentionally trying to do a good job. It just so happens that that while trying to do a good job, you can actually do a terrible, terrible job. It's just the way it is with things. I don't know, the iPad kids. You can't say people are trying to do a good job. Yeah. It's a tough one. I mean, my generation, they said we played too many video games and we watched too much TV. So every generation kind of has its thing where it's like, your kid's doing too much of this. The tricky thing with the iPads, though, is that, like, there's companies behind it with all this data. I mean, yeah. You're just, it's a lose-lose. You can't really win against it. But you also have to learn how to use it, too. You gotta know how to use technology. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, we're going to 7. I'm gonna silence you guys. Sorry, I might not be perusing chat as much. We'll see how 7 goes. I'm just happy I got to 7. Break that Monday stream curse. That Monday stream that Monday stream last week was a nightmare for me. And then Tuesdays was even worse. And I just was like, oh, okay, this is it. I thought that was it. I thought I had finally gotten too old to play. How are the thumbnails these days? Yeah. Have you seen, you haven't seen one of the recent thumbnails? There we go. Man, this guy's got tons of health. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Yeah. Oh. There's like, yeah, so the reason why the guys get stuck there is actually based on your positioning. So if I move like off the positioning off the wall, the guys will actually move off the wall. So if I do something like a defensive special, that has iframes on it, so they can't see me. So I may as well be like nowhere. So that's why they'll move off the wall. So if the jet hits me, I now have iframes because I can't be hit because I'm on the ground. And that's what moves them off the wall. Because they don't know where I am, basically. So they'll kind of scatter. Yeah, it's why like there, like you'll see me get hit on the ground and then everyone just kind of stops and they're like, where'd you go? They don't know where I am. And so like you'll see people do weird stuff like you'll see players do weird stuff like you'll see me like throw off like a defensive special in certain sections just to throw guys off from where I am so that it changes their behavior. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah. So yeah, if you ever see me like do, you know, like a defensive special like right on Barbin while he's getting up, you know, it's like so he's just like kind of like frozen, and then I can get a grab on him. Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it, Al Pacino. How's it going, Al Pacino? Good to see you. It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I got the FG. The failed games, yeah. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah, with the jets, the jets actually can go from like nothing to already hitting you with a dive kick in like a frame. I mean, they have like really, really fast attacks. So I'm usually just guessing when they're gonna come in for a dive kick. I don't actually know. And then sometimes I guess wrong and they just catch me off guard. Or I guess wrong and I'll jump a little early and they'll come and like, you know, dive kick right after that and hit. Or it's just, yeah, it's not too big of a deal other than the fact that I'm trying to trap a bunch of guys under me. And once I get hit or have to like special, all of a sudden guys start coming up. So oh. I ended up watching Black Phone with Ethan Hawke, that horror movie, because during October, if I watch a movie, I kind of like putting like a horror film on. And it was okay. I wasn't crazy about it. I guess they're making another one though. Yeah, the jet can dive, the jet can delay dive, I mean, it's like, they just kind of do what they want to do. You're just playing the odds where you're like, all right, if he's at this height, it's most likely he's going to go at this timing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna grab that now. Uh-oh. Oh. The Luminoff, yeah. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I'm like, I want to find like a good one though that I haven't seen, a good horror film. Because next time, I usually try and watch a movie like once a week. When I'm not streaming, I'll put a movie on. I've seen Hereditary, yeah. I wasn't crazy about Hereditary though. Like I liked it, but people were acting like it's like one of the best like ever made, and I was like, I don't really see that, because the ending was so stupid. But maybe I didn't get it. That happens too, you know. Sometimes you gotta watch a movie like 2 or 3 times before you kind of see all the stuff that's happening in it. So maybe Hereditary is one of those. Oh, you're gonna play Decap Attack for the Sega Genesis? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that game. What? Oh, I knew I was gonna hit. Yeah, I've seen The Witch. The Witch was pretty good, yeah. Oh, on PAL? I don't think I would do very good on PAL, just because the timing would be so different. Like, my punch spams would be all messed up, and I don't really even want to do it. I wouldn't even want to, like, put one single run on PAL, you know? You know, just yeah. PAL is just, you know, an inferior console, you know, an inferior experience. If anything, I'd want the game to run faster. What? Oh my gosh, am I not paying attention at all? What is going on? Oh, I'm getting stuck on the wall and I'm too high up and I'm not close enough to get the grab. Gotcha, okay. Yes, Lord, that's right. How dare you? I happen to love PAL consoles. Just because our frame rate is slower doesn't mean that we're inferior. We kind of... It's like probably the thing I'm most grateful for, that my Irish ancestors came to America, so I didn't have to ever play on a PAL console. That's what I'm grateful for. My Irish and Italian ancestors made sure that I would never be subjected to a PAL console and its slower frame rates. Yeah, Torcamera, but I'm actually talking about like horror films, not like... I saw Weapons. Weapons was good. I just don't know what my next film is going to be that I'm going to watch. That's the whole thing. Slower frame rates, black bars, tops and bottoms. What's not to like? How's it going, Divernos? Kaiser Blaze, what's up? Smedgehead, oh. Hey, how's it going, Smedgehead? It's just, yeah, it's just more chill, that's all. It's just more chill. It's like your guys' console is drinking tea, and our console is drinking coffee. That's what it is. It's just a more chill experience. It's probably because the Queen and Prince just couldn't handle playing games at 60 frames per second, you know? So they just changed it for everybody. You know how that happens in monarchies. They just do whatever they want to do. Frames are free here. Free! We freed the frames here. Oh. No, really, horror films don't scare you. I still get... The jump scares still get me, but I hate jump scares. They don't get me like bad though, but they're just jump scares are the dumbest, I think. Things horror films can do. But I guess I don't get too scared like I have trouble sleeping afterwards. I used to when I was younger, but now, yeah, not too much anymore. I don't know. It is probably just getting it. You get older and, you know. From the pal-stricken lands of Ireland. I know. Well, it's even funnier when you see the N64, because the N64 goes from like, instead of going from like 50 to like 60 frames per second on the Sega Genesis, the N64 goes from like 30 frames to like, I don't even know what it is, 24 or something like that. And it just is like, it's crazy. You're old but still can't watch horror movies. Yeah, I don't, the gross stuff doesn't bother me as much now that I'm older either, but I don't necessarily like watching it. I almost like prefer not watching it more that I'm older, even though it bothers me less. I don't like watching it. Oh yeah, the thing. Oh yeah, the thing. Yeah, on 7 elevator demo truck. I know what you're talking about. So, let's see if I can actually get one of them to come towards it. They don't really have trouble with the obstacles as much as you do. And another reason why you don't want to leave the obstacles up is because it lags the game a little bit. So you're going to be... It makes it harder to play when there's stuff up. Like, there's certain things on like that I'll just pick up because it actually makes the game less laggy. But I don't know if that's ever really been like fully tested though. It's hard. I feel like when we were first doing 7, there was all these things that we used to do where it was like, you don't pick up sword during the ninja section on 7 elevator. And like, we just knew not to do it because we had already tested all this stuff. But then when it came time to like do blaze, I was like, wait, have I actually tested that? And I'm like, and once I actually started testing it, I was like, oh yeah, I've already done this. I already know what's going to happen. Like, it's really hard to keep sword. So I don't know if that was ever tested. Trying to keep one of the trash cans alive to see if it would like manipulate where the like how the guys are behaving, but I don't think it's really going to do anything beneficial. I think it's more going to hurt me than it would hurt them, is my guess. Because typically the objects on screen, I never use them to my benefit in any section. Like that trash can will never help me out. It'll only help them by getting in my way. Oh yeah, maybe something to keep in mind when I get sketchy at that point. Yeah, that is definitely something to keep in mind. That like there might be something weird that happens with it, where we can benefit from it. You can... I'm actually trying to think about it right now. So with Max, you can actually like get stuck in a trash can. And then if you're holding a guy, you'll get like atomic drops off without actually atomic dropping the guy in your hands. And you can actually hit guys with the atomic drop, if that makes sense. So it's like you're both stuck in the trash can. When Max does his atomic drop, he'll jump forward. The guy stays stuck in the trash can, but the atomic drop has the action perform, and the hit still hits. So if there's a guy outside of the trash can, you'll actually hit him with the atomic drop. I don't know if Skate has any like move that where we could use it like that. Because for like the kickboxer section, if you could actually get stuck in the trash can and perform some like repetitive moves and just kill off a bunch of guys, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, if we are to figure out an actual method to like no death with Skate, it's probably going to take the entire brain power of the whole community to figure it out. Like, it's not going to be one of those things that like you just throw like me and King Iopa on it and we'll figure it out. There's probably stuff that like we're just not going to be able to think about. And then someone's just going to come up with something wonky. And that's what happened the first time we got no death with Axel. Ooh-tee. See if we can get another successful 4. Oh man. Oh, both these guys are just stopping. Yeah, the kickboxer section on 7 Elevator is the reason why we don't think Skate is even a possibility. He just doesn't have, we don't have a strat for it. But yeah, if we found something, doesn't matter how weird or whatever, that actually like works, that gives you like a decent chance. Because depending on how good you can, how successfully you can get to the kickboxers with Skate, then even if the kickboxer section is like a 1 in 20, that's still good enough, so long as getting through the jets and the ninjas is like, you know, fairly consistent. I'm gonna go do some baseball here. Yeah. It'll be interesting. Yeah, there's always a chance we can't figure it out. But yeah, there's definitely I think people are just going off of like the history of it, which is, you know, the history of it, we've always kind of figured out a way of doing it, so. Cute's got the audio sign in the background. Ugh. But yeah, it's definitely like, you know, the sword strat that we use on 7 Elevator was just a community member came up with it, named Scoops Arcade. Yeah, he was just like, why don't you use the sword strat? And I'm like, what sword strat? And he just showed me like the video. Like, yeah, like, and that just like cracked 7 Elevator wide open. Didn't make it easy, but it like made it actual possible now. So, King Iopa says he's done a 3-death with Skate. No one's ever done a no-death 7 elevator with Skate. And I think 2 people have done a no-death 8 with Skate. But no-deathing 8 with Skate is harder than doing it with Blaze. Like, it's almost like impossible. So, it's another issue too. It's like that even if you get 7 with Skate, if we could figure it out, there's like a, you know, 99 out of 100 chance you're not going to get through 8. So we'd need to make 8 more likely to happen, and we need to make 7 possible. It's a tall order. Yeah, 7 Elevator is the hardest part of the run. With any character. It's just 7 Elevator is like 7 Elevator is the reason why we used to think that no-deathing the game was impossible. Is because 7 Elevator is so crazy difficult to get through. Sometimes they make it look easy. How's it going, Paul Knives? Al Pacino says no damage run. How dare you talk about a no damage run? There's no such thing as a no damage run on Mania. There's no such thing. Yeah. You built a perfect robot. It couldn't do it. Shake your booty, thank you. The chic of shake your booty. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, a task can do. You can do a task of no hit mania. Yes. But I'm talking about like an actual playthrough. There'll never be a no-hit playthrough. If Task can do it, yeah, Task can do it. Don't be lazy, dude. Oh my gosh, Al Pacino can do it blind. His dick, you know. Al Pacino's out there staying sharp, you know. QT2U, yeah. Before the no hit, yeah. Yeah, we'll never get to it. Oh. I don't know if anyone will ever be able to do a blindfolded mania run. I doubt it. I don't know if someone's done it on normal. I think people have done it on like very easy or easy, but I'm not even sure if someone's done it on normal mode. It's just... because it's not even like about like memorization. You don't know where the guys are. You don't know where they're gonna come. You don't know like where they're gonna go when they do spawn. Yeah, I mean, you could just do something like that where you're mashing Grand Upper with Axel, or you could go like on like something like normal mode with Blaze, just because she's got like a far-reaching punch, and just wait for guys to punch you and then counter. Oops. Double oops. Not good. It's a good thing we didn't get to the triple oops. You get to the triple oops, you're in trouble. We only got to the double oops, so we were good. Oh, thanks, Cute, yeah. Yeah, one jet's not too big of a deal. Okay. We should have this. And then we'll just see how crazy 6 gets with the ninjas at the start. Good, okay. This one? Yes. I don't like that positioning at all. Okay, come on, dude. Alright. 2 sections to go. Okay, let's do a good job on the boss. I might get hit. Okay. We're going to 7. Rico Suave, how it goes? Alright, good. We get another shot at this. Oh, thank you, Tokyo. Not much. This is just, you know, we're just gonna try and get a no death here. That's all. I don't know if I can hit them both. Oops. Hmm. Hmm. That one went really bad. Huh. Yeah, the jet section is just not cooperating with me at all. Yep, that's what it looks like. That's it. Yeah, that's it. This is what the absolute top tier playing of this game looks like. That's what it is. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Exactly. Oh. Demo Truck, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm gonna raid somebody now. Yeah, I'll get him next time. I'm gonna keep at it. I've kind of like, I've already done no death everything on this. I just have to get that one run put together that actually has the no death, the completed no death. So, but eventually seven elevator eventually does go well. Just not every time. A Galsio game, yeah, and good Strom. That's probably the best calm I've ever sound. All right, let's see if anyone else is raging. See if there's any other Streets of Rage players raging out there. Oh my gosh, everyone's raging today. Like, absolutely everybody. Natty's on. He's gonna hit whoever pops first for me. Natty's playing. I think she's doing some Blaze. Streets 4. Oh. I haven't given Natty a raid in a little bit. Alright, so we're keeping the rage going. Everybody jump in, please. Am I supposed to wait? Am I supposed to wait for the hype train to end? I'm gonna start raiding. Alright. Everyone jump in on the raid, please. Everybody jump. Everybody jump. I'm talking full jumps. The big jump, the down hit, flip around to the back, grab the guy, jump, atomic drop,